North Georgia in their royal blue road uniforms. USC Aiken in their home whites. Home team on the scoreboard with the red and blue trim. Toss is up, and they're going to do it again. As both players, neither made contact with the ball. And we'll try that one again. This time it's tapped back and USC Aiken controls. Rubel with it. He's going to go down the left side, get it out top of the key. Shot on the way from Blackwell, no good. Rebound, though, goes to USC Aiken, to Davion Cunningham. Over in the corner to German. German tries to work his way in, kicks it out now. Back out on the wing. Cunningham has it knocked away and loses it, and that's going to be a turnover. Good job right there by Caden Charles of North Georgia. He got a hand on that one and caused him to lose control, caused Cunningham to lose control, lose it into the North Georgia bench, and here come the Nighthawks. Charles with it, back up top now. Turner looking, heavily defended. Back out to the point to Sutton Smith. Around the horn, driving, Smith on the wing. Down low to Turner. Turner kicks it out on the wing. That's Caden Charles for three. It's good. Caden Charles gets North Georgia off to a good start, drilling a three from the left wing. And it's 3-0, and we're just over a minute into play.
He made 26 threes in the regular season and in the first game of this tournament total.
Blackwell, German now. Over to Rubel. Rubel steps back. A three short, no good. Tipped up, no good. Fight for the rebound. North Georgia comes away with it but loses it. Cunningham going to drive, and he's going to get fouled. No, he stepped on the baseline. Stepped on the baseline, making his drive, and that'll be a turnover. North Georgia will have it, and bringing it across will be A.J. White for the Nighthawks. Zach Hawkinson now working against the defense, trying to back his way in. Going to have to kick that one across. Driving to the hole, blocked by German, and USC Aiken comes along. That was Caden Charles, and there's a turnover. Stolen, and down court, and offensive foul, and that shot's going to be no good. That is going to be on Caden Charles as he ran through the USC Aiken player. First sub into the game for the Pacers. Caleb Bird will come in. 3-0 North Georgia, 17:57 on the clock here in this first half. Bird has his pass knocked away by Sutton Smith. It's got these North Georgia uniforms are very, very similar to Kentucky's.
They are, aren't
uniforms. They? USC Aiken brings it across. McCoy over on the wing to Blackwell. Blackwell back out top to Rubel. Rubel dribbles into the circle. Down low now. That's Jalen McCoy. Pass knocked away. It'll remain with USC Aiken. Right here by us, Caleb Bird will inbound for the Pacers. Out top to Rubel. Gets a screen into the lane, a 12-footer. Long, no good. Rebound, though. Right there for the rebound is Jalen McCoy, and he puts it up and in, and it's 3-2. 17:20 to go, first half. A.J. White down the left side to Smith. Out top to Turner. Turner working against German. Over in the corner to Smith. He'll dribble it around. Looks down, finds Turner on the low block, and he's going to be fouled by German. Got too much body on him right there. Gets the pushing foul. And that's the first on German.
Simeon German is from Nigeria.
Caden Charles. Driving, spins, has it knocked away, gets it back, lays it up and in.
Really good hands by Charles that time.
Absolutely. Good presence of mind to get the ball back and go up strong with the shot. Blackwell kicks it over now. He's going to force his way in. A little reverse layup is no good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be last touched by German, I believe. And it's going to go to North Georgia.
Like we saw a little bit of March officiating in that first game where it was really physical. They let them play pretty much.
They let them play the whole game. Smith, heavily guarded out front. He's going to dribble back toward the logo. Now gets it over to Turner on the right wing. Turner's going to come around to the left wing. He's going to get it to Charles. Charles going to drive. Has it knocked away and stolen. Coming away with it is Caleb Bird for USC Aiken, and here come the Pacers. Blackwell has it knocked away and stolen. Charles behind the back pass and up and in. Nice job by A.J. White, trailing the play, takes the behind the back pass and lays it up and in, and it's 7-2 North Georgia, 15:55, and there's a timeout, a 30-second call, and that will become our first media timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Back at CSU, 15:55 to go in the first half. North Georgia with a 7-2 lead over USC Aiken. It'll be USC Aiken ball on the baseline, and Jalen McCoy will trigger it in for the Pacers. Trap in the corner off the foot of Caden Charles, and it remains with USC Aiken. Tight pressure. They're trying to get a trap if they can. Make them pick up the dribble, but they're going to get it back, and Rubel will bring it across for the Pacers. Sets the offense. Caleb Bird now with it. Over to German, to Rubel, down to McCoy. McCoy drops it across for German on the other side. Layup, no good. Went up too strong with it. Was a little too far under the bucket, and Charles with it for North Georgia. Turner hands it off to White, and White loses it out of bounds as he starts to drive. Turnover North Georgia. USC Aiken ball. Into the game for the Pacers. Mason Grant checks in. And Jalen McCoy will take a break. Rubel will bring it across. Rubel, a native of the Dominican Republic. Mason, reverse layup to German, nice job. Mason Grant found German on the baseline, fed him the ball, and a nice little reverse layup, and it's 7-4. Under 15 minutes now in the first half. Smith, Turner, top of the key, gives it off to Charles. Charles circles, head fake, doesn't take the shot. Sutton Smith, free throw line jumper, good. Good ball movement right there, and good movement without the basketball by Sutton Smith, and he nails the little 15-foot jumper, and it's 9-4 Nighthawks. Rubel. Over to Grant. Grant's going to work into the free throw line, feeds German again, this time for the two-handed jam, and that combination has produced 4 points in the last two possessions, Scott.
German is a handful down low.
That he is. And here's a whistle away from the basketball. That foul is going to be called on Rajon Blackwell of USC Aiken. Into the game for North Georgia is Hunter Shedenhelm, or Shedenhelm. White will inbound. Shedenhelm right off the bat, three-pointer from the left corner, no good. Rebound to Blackwell. And here come the Pacers. 13:50. Shot on the way, good from Rajon Blackwell. Just outside the free throw line. A running jumper, stop and pop, and it's 9-8. North Georgia still with the 1-point lead. Turner, top of the key, back over to White. White starts to drive, stops, jumps, shot short. And here is a rebounding foul going to be called on, I believe, Zach Hawkinson of North Georgia. It is. That's his first.
The North Georgia women, the #1 seed in the women's tournament hosting, they won their semifinal game easily today. And the second game in Dahlonega, Georgia Southwestern leading Lander 14-9 in the second quarter.
Cam Perkins into the game for USC Aiken. German now out top of the key. Gets it to Caleb Bird on the left side, down low to Grant. Grant tries to work against the defense, forces, spins, reverse layup. Nice job. Strong move from Mason Grant right there to score.
Boy, he is a good-looking athlete.
First lead of the game for USC Aiken as they take a 10-9 advantage. Under 13 minutes to go in the first half. Shedenhelm almost traveled. A.J. White for three. Good. Left wing. Shedenhelm found the cross-court pass, and White nailed it. And I believe a warning was just issued to the USC Aiken bench.
Head coach is Mark Vanderslice, and he is not a happy camper. One of his assistants is trying to calm him down, but the official runs by him and gets an earful.
Grant gets it to Blackwell.
Blackwell hurt himself.
Grabbing the largest muscle in the body. German working against Turner. He's going to spin, shut it up long. That's not against Turner. That's actually against Jack Shutters. Now Turner has it on the other end of the floor. Spin, Turner, little hook shot, good. Little jump hook down there, good, and it's 14-10 North Georgia. A little 5-0 run since USC Aiken took their first lead of the game. Under 12 minutes now, and Grant's going to lose it out of bounds. I think he may have dribbled that a little bit off his shoe, and a high dribble came off. He lost control. And left the huddle as soon as he got his message across, and spent the rest of the time out down near the training table. I think he had something he needed to get out of his system there for them. At any rate, North Georgia with the basketball. A.J. White, left wing, going to pull up for three. Short rebound, USC Aiken. Chedlet Delva tipped that rebound to himself. And now the Pacers have it. Cam Perkins, and this is going to be a moving screen. Rajon Blackwell called for the foul there.
That's his second.
Yep. Sorry, Scott. Subs into the game. Pacers bringing in Dwight Kennedy Jr. And German comes back in, and Chedlet Delva will take a seat. Also on the floor, back on the floor, Davion Cunningham for the Pacers. A.J. White spins it around. He finds Charles. Charles to Shutters. Shutters hands it off to Shedenhelm. Charles ducks up and under, leaves it short, rebound German. Here comes USC Aiken. 3-on-3 right now as the rest of the players catch up. Cunningham. Now off to Cam Perkins for three. Good from the right wing. Cam Perkins with a little stop, let the defense go by, and then hits the three-pointer. And it's 14-13 Nighthawks. Charles, Shutters, around the horn to Shedenhelm. Shedenhelm going to start a drive, almost loses it, gets it back. Shutters with it, over to White, 10 on the shot clock. White around the defense, off the glass, good. Good job by A.J. White.
He had a great quarterfinal game, off to a good start here.
McCoy spins, drives, short rebound, Charles for North Georgia. And here come the Nighthawks again. White loses it, but he's going to be fouled. That's going to go on Kennedy. Subs into the game. Let's see, Turner's back in for North Georgia, as is Zach Hawkinson. White, Shutters, Shedenhelm, Hawkinson, and Charles. Excuse me, Turner, not Shutters. Down low to A.J. White. Can't find anything. 12 on the shot clock. Now he's going to start a drive, and it's blocked. That ball was not on the way down. German kept it, and a foul's going to be called as a good stop move that time by Rafael Rubel, and he draws the foul. And that foul is going to be on Colin Turner. First free throw is no good from Rubel.
Rubel has only been to the line 11 times, 6 of 11 before that attempt.
Second free throw is on the way. It also is no good. Rebound to Charles for North Georgia. And that's a backcourt. I was wondering, I didn't think a USC Aiken player touched that ball. And it was off the hand of A.J. White. No defender touched it. And when White recovered, the backcourt call finally came. Cunningham inbounds to Rubel. Right here in front of us. Kennedy. Pass down low. Oh, nice move. Jalen McCoy. Good strong move to the basket, lays it up and in 16-15.
The senior out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
A.J. White, bounce pass. And the shot is good. Shedenhelm, little floating jumper. Gets it to fall, and it's 18-15. And a little pushing foul going to be on Shedenhelm there. Hunter Shedenhelm out of Pickerington, Ohio.
I was just looking at that. That's an interesting name.
It is. He attended Ashland University before he came to North Georgia.
Pickerton. What is it?
Pickerington.
Pickerington.
That'll get a little bit difficult to say on you.
I'm glad I'm not from there. I can't pronounce it. I'm sure it's a lovely town. I just couldn't pronounce it.
McCoy looking for German, and that's going to be a foul, a pushing foul from behind on Charles.
First on Charles.
That's his second, actually, Scott, according to the board.
Oh, yep.
Finally popped up there.
Popped up there. My bad.
Let's see. Jalen McCoy, jumper, no good. And a rebound is going to be called on Turner. And Turner can't believe it, as he wasn't even the one really fighting for the rebound, and gets called for the foul. He'll take a seat. That's his second. Shutters will come back in. Back into the game for the Pacers is Caleb Bird, and Kennedy will take a seat. Rubel will inbound. Cunningham, good. Davion Cunningham, about a 12-footer from the right side, and it's 18-17. Sutton Smith gets it to Shutters, top of the key. And here's a whistle away from the basketball. That's going to be on USC Aiken. Raphael Rubel is called for the foul. That's his first. It'll be on the baseline. Sutton Smith will trigger in for North Georgia. 18-17, 8:12 to go. And here is going to be an offensive foul called on Shedenhelm as they were jockeying for position. And he ran into the USC Aiken player. And a late whistle, but a foul is going to be on North Georgia's Chase Champion. That's his first foul.
North Georgia's coach Dan Evans is beckoning one of the officials to come over so he can talk to him, but
1-1. This will be Davion Cunningham for USC Aiken. First one is up and it is good, so he'll get another. And it's tied. This is the first tie we've had in the game. USC Aiken looking to take the lead on this shot, and they do for the second time here in the first half. They led by one earlier. North Georgia responded. It's 19-18 Pacers. Sutton Smith to Shedenhelm. Out top to Shutters. Shutters finds Smith. And it's Davion Cunningham is going to be called for the pushing foul. And that's going to bring us to another media timeout. 7:50 to go in the first half. It's USC Aiken 9.
It's not quite the pace in this game that we saw in the opener, is it?
You couldn't breathe as a player, a fan, or a broadcaster.
Correct. Hawkinson has it. He gives it off to A.J. White. Pass almost knocked away. Shutters has it, gives it back to White. White working against German. He almost threw that in. Oh, my goodness. He got bumped. It's a good job of getting the shot up, and he almost hit the thing. That's the second foul on German. Not what USC Aiken wanted to see. So with 7:33 to go in the first half, A.J. White will go to the line, try to get the lead back for North Georgia. First free throw is good. Chedlet Delva back in, and German will take a seat for a little bit for USC Aiken with 2 fouls.
They swap one 6'10" guy for another one.
Yeah, that's pretty nice to have that luxury.
Yeah, they've got a third one on the roster.
Second free throw is also good, and North Georgia retakes the lead at 20-19. 7.5 minutes to go in this opening period. Rubel to Cunningham. Cunningham across to Bird. Bird gives it back to McCoy. Davion Cunningham drives. Free throw line jumper, long, no good. Rebound, though, in there by McCoy. His shot is no good, but somehow Bird comes up with it over in the corner for Cunningham. He drills the three-pointer, and it's a 2-point lead for USC Aiken, 22-20. 7 minutes to go in the half. A.J. White gives it off to Sutton Smith. Down in the corner, that's Chase Champion. Back out top to Smith. Hawkinson to White. Fumbles it, gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Champion down the middle of the lane, spins and layup off the glass. No good. Rebound, Delva. So Aiken gets a stop there. Shot on the way from Bird. No good. And no foul called there. White, shot no good. Shutters got the rebound, but had it knocked away from him. And here comes USC Aiken. And good. Jalen McCoy got bumped on the way up. Shot fail. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play, and USC Aiken has its largest lead of the contest, 24-20. Turner comes back in for North Georgia, as does Charles. Both of those guys have 2 fouls. Jalen McCoy, three-point play attempt is good. Rattles around and falls in. It's 25-20, USC Aiken. They lead by 5. A.J. White. Sutton Smith. Down low. Turner has it. Backed up by Delva in there. Sutton Smith has that one knocked away and stolen by Rubel. He's out ahead. Kicks it off. Laid up and in by Jalen McCoy. And it's a 7-point lead for USC Aiken. And a timeout called quickly by the Nighthawks. Let's see if this is a full or a 30. You might credit the defense for USC Aiken turning up the heat a little bit. But nonetheless, North Georgia finds themselves in a 7-point hole with 5.5 minutes to go. Hawkinson Back over to Charles. Down low to Turner. Turner works, spins, goes up and under, and is fouled. Good move by Turner right there. Spun around Delva and drew the foul. And Colin Turner will go to the line. I believe this is his first trip to the line in the game.
72% free throw shooter this year.
First one is up and good.
Which is second best on their team. A.J. White is the top free throw shooter for the Nighthawks.
27-21, 3 points now for Turner. Second free throw is short, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by USC Aiken. And I'm not sure that I agree with that call. I thought the last hand to touch it looked like A.J. White's, but I am a little further away. Turner has that one blocked, gets it back. A.J. White, top of the key for three. No good, short air ball, out of bounds to USC Aiken. Pacers lead. 5:07 to go in this first half. 27-21, USC Aiken. Rubel gives it off. That's Mason Grant. And a foul. Grant spun. He lost his footing a little bit, got a little bit out of control, but drew the foul. And he'll shoot two. And for the rest of the half, USC Aiken will be shooting two. First free throw from Grant is good. (28-21). Second free throw on the way, also good. He hits them both. 29-21 USC Aiken. And an 8-point lead for the Pacers. A.J. White working against Cunningham all the way down the floor here. Turner now with it, right wing. Charles going to start a drive, and the defense splits, and he goes straight to the hole. 29-23. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Rubel, top of the key to Grant. Davion Cunningham stops and pops. Short, rebound, Hawkinson. A.J. White now with it left side. He gives it to Hawkinson, top of the key. Sutton Smith. Turner now with it. Free throw line extended. Sutton Smith. Free throw line down low to Turner. He's double teamed over to Hawkinson, and he jams it home. 29-25. USC Aiken. 3:57 to go in the half. Grant working against Hawkinson. Backs him down, loses it, but he's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on Hawkinson. That's his second.
Little chippiness there as we go to a media timeout.
So with 3:40. is not eligible for postseason. The winner of this game is going to get the automatic bid in.
And North Georgia needs that to be able to get in.
They do.
Aiken is third. Aiken now is playing for a chance to host the regional. They're back in the mix with that.
First free throw from Grant this time. He just hit 2 a few minutes ago. Misses the first one here because that one was long. Second free throw good. It's 30-25, Pacers. Hawkinson inbounds to Sutton Smith. He'll give him a little interference there as he's working against Rubel coming up the floor. Hawkinson top of the key. Smith right wing down low to Turner. Turner spins, trapped down there. And it was on the baseline as Rubel knocked it away, but he was on the baseline, so it'll remain with North Georgia. 3:23 to go in the half. 30-25 USC Aiken. Turner. A.J. White now with it, right wing. He's going to dribble out, gets it to Charles. Charles stops, jumps, shoots it long. Rebound to Caleb Bird, and here come the Pacers. He'll let everybody catch up. Feeds Davion Cunningham, who goes up. Thought he was going to jam it home there, but he decided for the layup instead, and it's 32-25 as we go under 3 minutes in this first half. Sutton Smith, top of the key now. Turner. Turner turns, looks, gets it over to Smith on the left wing. Smith spins, drives, goes in, reverse layup, good. Sutton Smith, a nice move right there. To lay it in.
That's a big basket for North Georgia.
Really was. They were on a little bit of a dry spell. They led most of the first half. USC Aiken has kind of controlled the last few minutes, and they built the lead. Jalen McCoy, little jumper, no good. Rebound to Sutton Smith for North Georgia. McCoy worked hard and then missed the shot. Reverse layup, good. Caden Charles. Nice move again, coming from the left side, reversing to the right side, getting it to fall. It's 32-29 as we go under 2 minutes here in the first half.
Charles with 9 points now.
Grant with it out top. Gets it to Rubel. Rubel almost travels. Bad pass, but recovered by Grant. He'll take a three. No good. Rebound to Charles. Here comes North Georgia. Shot clock was winding down. Charles stops, looking for a teammate. Finally finds Turner. Turner gets it out top to Sutton Smith. 15 on the shot clock. And a blocking foul going to be called on Rubel on the sideline there. And here comes German back into the game. Actually, they're going to hold him up for a second. And now the subs will come in. Several subs coming for North Georgia. German is going to be back in, and he's going to take Mason Grant's spot. Sutton Smith will be at the free throw line shooting a 1-on-1. One more foul, and North Georgia also will be in the double bonus shooting 2. Jack Shutter's back in. Let's see. Stephen Akwiwu is in. First free throw is good. Chase Champion also back in for North Georgia. Sutton can bring them within 1 and does. 32-31, 1:23 to go in the half. USC Aiken with a 1-point lead. Rubel's going to bring it across for the Pacers. Down low. McCoy. Cross court to Rubel for 3. Good! Rubel drains it from the left wing. Big shot for USC Aiken. It's 35-31. All the way to the hole is A.J. White. His shot is no good. Rebound USC Aiken. Davion Cunningham now will get control of it finally. And That foul's going to be on Sutton Smith. That's his first. And going to the line is going to be McCoy for USC Aiken.
Double bonus.
Charles, Turner, and Hawkinson over there to come in for North Georgia. First shot is no good. Also, Delva coming back in for German for USC Aiken. 47.1 seconds to go in the first half.
German with 2 fouls, so we want to get him out so he doesn't pick up a quick, cheap one.
Second free throw, no good, but Delva gets the rebound. He somehow got position on Turner and had a wide open rebound, laid it up and in. Not what you wanted to happen if you were North Georgia there.
He was so quick to make that move.
And we've got a clock problem. Shot clock set to 28. 36.2 remaining in the half. A.J. White brings it across. Sutton Smith now with it. A.J. White. About a 6 or 7 second differential. Oh, and the shot's no good. Caden Charles is fouled. It was a nice give by A.J. White. And Charles got bumped, but left the layup short.
Charles is a 70% free throw shooter, which is 3rd best on the team.
14 and a half seconds left. First free throw is good. Lots of subs in for North Georgia, and another one coming for the shooter. Let's see, Shutters is back in. Akwiwu is back in. Charles is in. Sutton Smith is in. And then there'll be a sub for Charles if he makes this. And he does. 37-33. And that sub is Chase Champion, who came in. Jamari Arnold also in for North Georgia. I missed him somehow. Davion Cunningham to McCoy. McCoy into the lane. Jumper short, but falls in. He got the roll, and that'll be the final points of the half. So USC Aiken gets the final shot. And they will take a 6-point advantage except for rebounding. But if you look down, second chance points, 9-0 for USC Aiken, and that's where the difference in the game is.
Interesting conversation. Both head coaches and all 3 officials had a short conversation before the second half began.
Maybe they buried the hatchet. North Georgia with it to begin the second half. Sutton Smith dribbles over to the right side. Now gets it to Charles. Smith, free throw line to Hawkinson. Down low to Turner, almost loses it, working against German. German, remember, has 2 fouls. Good defense by German right there. Avoided the foul, defended the shot. It was no good by Turner, and rebound to USC Aiken. We're in the first minute of play here in the second half. USC Aiken leads 39-33. Three-pointer on the way from Rajon Blackwell is no good. A.J. White all the way to the hole and lays it up and in. And it's 39-35. Rubel to Cunningham. Over to Blackwell. Blackwell kicks it out in the corner to McCoy. He works his way in, muscles his way in, drops it off for German. His shot no good. Snatches the rebound away. Going to work back up and under. No good again. Knocked outside, and Cunningham recovers the rebound over to Blackwell for 3. His shot's no good. A.J. White now going to dribble. He's going to give it off. And that shot is good by Caden Charles. And he's got 13 in the game, and it's 39-37.
Well, we had players falling on the floor in the backcourt. Everybody's okay.
McCoy muscles his way in. A little jump hook is no good, but he's going to be fouled by Turner. Turner came in late and got called for the foul. So going to the line will be McCoy. In the first half, McCoy was 1 of 3 at the free throw line. 39-37, 18:09 to go here in the second half.
Again, a reminder that the winner of this game will get the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament because USC Buford still not a full member, ready for the NCAA postseason yet. They will be next year, so Buford can win the tournament tomorrow, but whoever wins this will get the automatic bid. Now, Aiken was already third in the region, so they're pretty much a lock to be in. North Georgia not in the top 10.
McCoy's free throw, first one is no good. So it stays 39-37 for the moment. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 40-37, 18:09. Well-played contest from both teams so far. Turner working against German. Gives it off to Sutton Smith. A.J. White looks at the three, doesn't do it. Gives it to Hawkinson in the paint. He spins, goes up, off the glass, good. Nice move right there. He looked a little indecisive and then finally decided and banked the shot in, and it's 40-39. Rubel spins off the defense, gives it to McCoy, free throw line. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Nice move, quick move to the basket, lays it up and in. And 42-39. A.J. White, left side, gives it off to Charles. Charles gives it to Turner. Turner will wait. Gives it back to Charles on the right side. Charles kicks it out top to Smith. Smith to Hawkinson. Free throw line extended. And A.J. White takes a tumble over there as he was breaking to the bucket. Hawkinson was feeding him with the pass, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to USC Aiken.
You know, White fell down and couldn't make the grab.
Rubel, McCoy now with it. Gives it to Blackwell. Blackwell to Rubel. Rubel's going to start a drive. Has it knocked away. Knocked away again and stolen by Caden Charles, but taken right back by Davion Cunningham. Over to Rajon Blackwell for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, North Georgia. Charles now gives it off to A.J. White. Off the glass, good. A good fast break from North Georgia right there. And they pull it back to one. 42-41, USC Aiken. And we're at under 16 and a half minutes to go in the second half. Rubel gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham to Blackwell. Starts a drive, cut off, drives again, free throw line stops, gives it off to McCoy. McCoy backing Hawkinson down. Pushes off, doesn't get called. Shot no good. And German is holding his arm as he goes down. And here's a blocking foul. Are they going to give him the shot? Let's see. And they do. The continuation is he spun off and went up for the shot. The shot is good. It'll be a three-point opportunity here. And North Georgia has retaken the lead for the first time since about 7 or 8 minutes to go in the first half. Chance to extend it to 2 here by Caden Charles.
Both semifinal games have been outstanding here.
Free throw is up and no good by Charles. It fell off. Looked like it was going to spin in. So it remains 43-42 Nighthawks. Rubel spins, drops it over to German. Nice. German was all by himself there as the defense collapsed on Rubel, and that left German alone. Rubel found him for the nice assist, and it's USC Aiken back on top by 1. Whistle away from the ball, and that's going to be on Rajon Blackwell. A holding call away from the basketball, and that'll bring us to the first media timeout. It's 44-43, USC Aiken over North Georgia. game, but Scott's told you a couple of times since USC Beaufort is still in transition. They're in their final year of transition into NCAA play. They are not eligible. And that is who is looming for the winner of this game in the conference championship game tomorrow. So the winner of this game will be the automatic qualifier from the Peach Belt. A.J. White, left side. Starts a drive, free throw line, stops, backs up, gives it to Shutters for three. Good! The big man, Jack Shutters, the 6'10 freshman out of Chattanooga, drills the three-pointer, and it's 46-44.
That is his third of the season.
Wow. Mason Grant traveled. Missed the shot anyway. He was cut off nicely by the defense and then traveled. So North Georgia with a 2-point lead now, looking for a chance here to extend it. Big three-pointer from Shutters. May have been his first shot attempt of the game, Scott. He has it again, left wing.
It was, Mike.
And his pass was a sloppy one, knocked away and stolen by Davian Cunningham, and then he lost it out of bounds. Turned it over, so North Georgia will get it back. Turner checking back in for Shutters now. A.J. White will bring it across. Sutton Smith now with it. Gets it to Turner. Free throw line. And Hawkinson is going to be fouled by Davion Cunningham. They get a little chippy there. They'll have it on the baseline. German and Grant having some conversation with one of the officials. Inbounds to Turner. Turner gets past German, and he's going to be fouled. German lost him there for a second. That's going to be the third foul, I believe, on German. And Turner will be at the line shooting two.
Colin Turner is a 72% free throw shooter, 86 of 119 coming into this game.
He's a junior out of Spain Park High School in Birmingham. And if you know anything about Spain Park, it is the other high school in Hoover. There's Hoover High that everybody's heard of, and they built Spain Park a while back, and they are the other Hoover City School.
Spain Park. I wonder if there's a Hoover Park in Spain.
Actually, the site of Spain Park High School used to be the area called Spain Park. It was a city park for the city of Birmingham before it became really Hoover. And the rebound goes to North Georgia. And they can try to extend their 4-point lead. It's 48-44 Nighthawks. Caden Charles stops, turns, shot blocked. He's going to save it, though. German got the block there. Turner outside the free throw line. Gives it to Sutton Smith. Switching defense. Mason Grant on the quicker Sutton Smith. Caden Charles for three. No good. Long rebound, Grant. And Rajon Blackwell took a tumble over there in the corner, but he's okay. And here's a technical foul on North Georgia. And Scott, there you go.
We talked off the air about the two head coaches were very feisty with the officials in the first half, and it will be a surprise if one didn't get a technical, so there we go.
And the first one to get that technical is Dan Evans, and he's still kind of looking with a kind of funny look on his face. First free throw is good. He's chomping his chewing gum over there. So Rajon Blackwell is at the free throw line. First one was good. It's 48-45. Second one is also good, 48-46. And now the Pacers will have the basketball.
He's their best free throw shooter, 81%. He's also their leading three-point shooter. But remember, he's in there with 4 fouls.
He is.
He's 0 for 4 from behind the arc.
And he'll inbound to Rubel. 13:35 to go in the contest, and it's a 2-point lead for North Georgia. Blackwell has it. Gives it to Rubel. Rubel has it almost knocked away and gets by the defense, lays it up and in, and ties the ball game.
What a drive and a move by him.
How about that? 48 all. Coming up on 13 minutes to go in the game. And losing it over there is Stephen Akwiwu for North Georgia. He started a drive and just lost it, and it went out of bounds. And a turnover to USC Aiken. 13-11. Shedenhelm is in the game for North Georgia. Blackwell gives it off to Cam Perkins. Perkins starts a drive, is cut off. And here's a bump and a foul. No shot on the floor. That foul, let's see, is going to be on A.J. White. That's his second, I believe. No, that's his third. Excuse me. Inbounds comes to Cam Perkins. He'll hold it out top in the logo. And a lot of a collision down there, and that's going to be called on Caden Charles. And that was Mason Grant and Charles who collided, and they called Charles for the foul. And Cam Perkins layup no good. And Aiken is wanting cylinder interference there, basket interference, but they did not call it. Blackwell gives it off to Grant. Grant in, muscles up the layup, scores, and he's fouled. Count the basket.
He is a strong player down low, boy.
Yes, he is. That foul was on Akwiwu for North Georgia, and it's 50-48, a chance for Mason Grant to extend that lead to 3. Grant was 3 for 4 in the first half, and the free throw's good. 51-48, USC Aiken with the lead, 12 and a half minutes to go in this game. Charles now with it on the right wing. Hawkinson out top, over to A.J. White, down low to Turner, working against Delba. Little jump hook, long, no good, rebound Delba. North Georgia can't afford too many empty possessions. Cam Perkins gives it off to Bird. Bird now gives it back to Blackwell. Blackwell spins, gets it down low to Grant. Comes very close to traveling. I'm not sure he didn't. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by North Georgia, and Turner is telling the official he traveled, and so is the head coach. But that don't matter. He's not going to call it. So that brings us to a media timeout. It's 51-48. But they would secure that, no doubt, with a win here this afternoon because USC Beaufort, the winner of the first game today in the semifinals over CSU, and there's a whistle away from the basketball that also is going to go on North Georgia. And that is the third on Hawkinson, a holding foul. And USC Aiken gets it in. Davion Cunningham, short jumper off is no good. Really hit the side of the backboard. And a drive to the basket by Caden Charles. He's fouled. Count the basket, and that's going to be fouled. The foul is going to be called on Cam Perkins. And Davion Cunningham came down awkwardly on one of his legs, and he is taking a breather there and limping. Looks like he might be okay. But he had to take a moment, and so does Charles. Charles come down limping a little bit too. And he'll go to the line. He'll try to tie the game here with a three-point play. Free throws, no good. Charles now with 17 points for North Georgia.
Charles limping back down the floor also.
Cam Perkins over to McCoy. McCoy starts a drive, pushes off, doesn't get it called. Three-pointer on the way, short, no good. Rebound, Caden Charles. That was Cam Perkins with the three-point attempt. And North Georgia with it. Chance to take a lead here. A.J. White spins. He's fouled. He can't get it to fall. That foul is going to be on Perkins. That's his second. And A.J. White will be at the line. He is, I believe, if I'm correct, Scott, their best free throw shooter.
He is. A cool 87%.
That's very good. First one is good, and he ties it at 51. 11:03 to play in the game. 14 points now for A.J. White. Pre-shot routine, and drills it. And North Georgia now leads by one, 52-51. 11 minutes to go in the contest. McCoy gives it off to Perkins. Over on the wing to Caleb Bird. He dribbles in. About an 18-footer, good. He stepped inside both arcs there and drilled a shot. And it's 53-52 Aiken. Shedenhelm. Turner now outside the lane. Gives it off now to Hawkinson. Hawkinson's going to start a drive against Cunningham. And he's fouled. I don't think that's going to be a shooting foul. Let's see. It is a 1-and-1. 7 fouls for USC Aiken, 6 for North Georgia. So the next foul on the Nighthawks will give USC Aiken the bonus. Hawkinson, first free throw is up, and it is no good, but he gets his own rebound. Everybody for USC Aiken just kind of stood there, and a three-pointer! Shedenhelm. They kick it out, and he drills the three, and it's 55-53.
What a big swing that is.
McCoy is fouled in the act. Shot was no good. Hawkinson picks up his fourth foul, and he quickly go to the bench. Shutters will come in for him after the first free throw from McCoy. McCoy now with 12 points for USC Aiken, looking to extend that. First free throw is good. 55-54. 10:03 to play as Shutters comes in, as does Rubel, comes back for USC Aiken. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound. Caden Charles has it knocked away. Now it's fought for in there, and a held ball belongs to Aiken. So they'll have a chance to take a lead here, Scott, as that ball was ripped away from Caden Charles as he came down with the rebound, and there ended up being a scrum down there, and all of them fighting for it.
Now they got to wipe up the sweat on the floor there.
There were a lot of bodies on the floor going after that basketball.
I was going to try to give you some updated stats, but my internet connection has gone out here.
That's not good.
No.
German gives it back to Rubel. Under 10 minutes. McCoy now, top of the key. Gives it off to Cunningham. Reverses course, loses it. Out of bounds. A turnover from Cunningham. That's a couple of times he's done that in the game, Scott. Started a drive and just lost control of the dribble and ended up losing it out of bounds. So the opportunity to take the lead goes by the wayside on that possession. And North Georgia has it back. They lead 55-54, 9:35 to play in the ball game. Turner, nice pass. And Caden Charles blocked his own shot. And he loses it out of bounds. He went up with the shot, Scott, and it looked to be going in, but his hand carried forward and hit the basketball again. And he comes down awkwardly holding his calf.
Yeah, he was
over there.
He's been limping up and down for the last 2 or 3 possessions, and I think he just hurt it more. He wants to stay in the game, and he will.
We've got a little blood on the leg over there of Turner. Not sure what happened there, but the trainer's cleaning it up. Going to take a little break here.
The championship game for the women in the Peach Belt Conference is set. Georgia Southwestern, the 7th seed, has beaten Lander 42-38. So Georgia Southwestern.
Or is that just the third quarter?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're in the ahead of it there. Well, it's behind now because my internet went out.
There you go. There you go. So Caden Charles will come out and probably get a little attention from the trainer over there on that calf or whatever's bothering him. Rubel brings it across for USC Aiken. Cunningham over to Rajon Blackwell. Down low to McCoy. Back down low to McCoy. He's going to work against Shutters. Little jump hook. Bounces up and falls in. And it's 56-55 USC Aiken. Coming up on 9 minutes to play in the ball game. A.J. White stops, pops. Good. Got that one over McCoy. And North Georgia retakes the lead. The seesaw continues. German out top, gives it to Rubel. Kind of funny, Scott. They've got a player named German and a player named Rubel. Isn't that the currency in German?
It could be. I'm not sure.
I think it is. I think it's German currency. I think the rubles are a German currency. I'm not positive either. I may have the wrong country there. But Jalen McCoy goes to the line as he's fouled. Free throw is up and good. Sutton Smith in, Delva in. He'll check in for German. $57 all, 8:40 to play. This has been a good one. And the second free throw is good. So USC Aiken retakes the lead once again. Mason Grant checking back in for USC Aiken for McCoy. And here come the Nighthawks. Going to try to retake the lead again. Turner off to Sutton Smith. A.J. White starts a drive, switches direction, goes to the hole, and it will not fall for him. But Shutters ends up with the rebound, gets it again, has it knocked away, and he's fouled. I believe that's going to be on Delva. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for North Georgia. Shutters dropped that one off. It caught some iron and would not fall, but grabbed the rebound And it was knocked loose for a second. He grabbed it back and then got fouled. First free throw from Shutters, no good. Rebound Delva. It bounced twice on the rim and wouldn't fall the right direction. So it remains 58-57, USC Aiken, 8:06 to play. Davion Cunningham starts a drive, goes up, short shot good, buries it, and it's 60-57 Pacers. 7:50 to go in the game. Turner on the wing now to Champion. Champion across, back to Turner. Over to Sutton Smith, starts a drive, drops it off for Turner. Jumper, no good, will not fall. Shutter's got a hand on the rebound but couldn't control it, and USC Aiken has it. That shot did everything but go in. It hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and then popped off. Mason Grant has it taken away by A.J. White, and he's going to throw it off Mason Grant and out of bounds. And the turnover, just what North Georgia needed.
Fantastic play.
Absolutely. That brings us to another meeting. North Georgia with it. A.J. White brings it across, working against Rubel. Drops it off to Turner, just inside the top of the key. Back to White. White working against Mason Grant now. He's going to drop back and shoot a three. No good long. Rebound, though, Caden Charles. He's not fouled. He goes to the floor, leaves his shot short. And here comes the Pacers. Grant down low. Lays it up, but no good. Knocked away, and North Georgia gets the rebound. Somehow that ball didn't go down.
Yeah, I don't know how that one didn't stay down either. We've had a couple of those on both ends.
Scott over across the river, number one, Auburn, in overtime with Alabama. It's 89-88 with 33 seconds left in the first overtime.
Wow.
Charles, free throw is good. 60-58. 6:35 to go in this one. Second free throw is up. Also good. 60-59. Rubel will bring it across for USC Aiken. The Pacers with a 1-point lead. Mason Grant. Rubel going to start a drive. He's cut off. Grant back with it. Caleb Bird. And that foul's going to be called on North Georgia.
Both teams now with 9 fouls here in the second half. And Mason Grant at the line for a 1-and-1. And the blood continues to roll out of the small wound on the shin of Colin Turner. They're going to get a little treatment there.
We had a couple of stoppages in the first game with that as well.
Never. Never.
I don't know, man. The older I get, the more I'm leaning toward that one.
Mason Grant, first free throw is good. 61-59. Each team with 9 fouls, so the next one for each team will put the other in the double bonus, and they'll shoot 2. Second, or the back half of the 1-and-1 here from Grant is no good, long, and North Georgia gets the rebound and a whistle. And Sutton Smith took a elbow or a forearm to the forehead there as he grabbed that rebound, but he's okay. And he will go to the free throw line on the other end for a 1-and-1, and now North Georgia will be in the double bonus and shoot 2 from here on out. Actually, they'll shoot 2 here. So Sutton Smith a chance to tie the game here. First free throw is good. 61-60. Chase Champion comes back in for North Georgia, and Davion Cunningham comes back in for USC Aiken. Second free throw coming for Sutton Smith. It is on the way and good. Smith now with 8 points in the game. Clock starts now. They let it roll across half course. 6:12 to go. Down low, Mason Grant starts a drive, tries to get it to German. It's knocked away and stolen. And here comes North Georgia. Big steal on defense right there for the Nighthawks. A.J. White starts a drive down, cuts it over to Shutters, into the lane to Turner. Jumper no good off the back iron. And an empty opportunity there for North Georgia to take the lead. Good ball movement, just couldn't hit the shot. Rubel is going to roll that one in for the Pacers, and they take a 63-61 lead. 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. A.J. White. Smith. Turner. Gets it to Smith. Smith back to Turner. In the lane, jams it home! Bang! And we're tied at 63. Rubel almost loses it. Timeout, USC Aiken.
Timeout, Pacers.
And now the North Georgia coach is across half court, and his assistant comes to get him. Full timeout here. Actually, is it?
They're standing up.
30-second timeout.
Now they sit down.
So we'll just keep it here. How about that? Since we're unsure.
55 seconds left in the second women's semifinal game in Dahlonega, and Georgia Southwestern, the 7th seed, still leading Lander 58-50. North Georgia had a blowout win in the opener, so they're waiting on the winner of that for the women's championship game tomorrow.
And from Auburn, the final score is Alabama 93, Auburn 91, as Mark Sears hits a buzzer beater to beat Auburn in overtime.
Wow, what a huge win for Alabama.
What a game.
Yeah.
Wow. Those two get together in anything. It don't matter if it's poker. They're going to get after each other.
10 years ago, 15 years ago, who would have ever thought, right?
Oh, it's amazing,
Basketball,
isn't it?
Alabama
It's
and
amazing
Auburn.
what
Two of the best teams in the country, if not, I think one of them is the best team in the country.
Yep.
The other one is one of.
both of them have been to a Final Four. Both have been ranked in the top 10 all year this year. USC Aiken with the basketball. Score is tied. Rubel for three, short rebound. Let's see, it's going to stay here, and the foul's going to be on Turner. As German, he and German were fighting for position, and Turner is called for the hold there, and it's going to be a two-shot foul for German. And I don't know, what is he on the year, Scott? He's a 66. Nope, I'm sorry. Where is he? There he is, 48% free throw shooter. That shot was no good. 49 maybe, 48. 488 was his percentage, I believe.
Yes.
Second free throw on the way and good. 64-63 Pacers, 4:49 to play. A.J. White will bring it across for the Nighthawks. Turner, right wing, gives it back to White. White starts the drive. He's cut off. Back to Turner. Gives it off to Sutton Smith. He's going to drive, go, and he's going to be fouled. Threw the shot up, so he'll shoot two. He would shoot two anyway, now that they're in the double bonus. And that foul is going to be on Jalen McCoy, and that's only his first of the game.
Been a lot of fouls called in the game.
First free throw, good. Sutton Smith hit two a few minutes ago, and now he ties the game and has the second one coming. Back into the game for the Nighthawks is Stephen Akwiwu.
Smith, a 72% free throw shooter.
Second free throw on the way, and no good. That one bounces off, and we remain tied at 64. 4:20 to go. Rubel gives it off to Cunningham. Cunningham now to Rajon Blackwell. Blackwell starts a drive, cut off, now gets it to McCoy. McCoy is going to back down the defender, Akwiwu. He's going to get double teamed. Back to Blackwell. Back to Blackwell for three. No good, air ball. And North Georgia with it. A.J. White recovered it in the corner, and he'll bring it across for the Nighthawks. Up off the glass, no good. Thought he was going to get a foul call, did not. Good job of not fouling by USC Aiken there, and they have the basketball. Davion Cunningham going to take a three. Good! They gave him space, and he made them pay. 67-64. Sutton Smith going to start a drive up off the glass, and he's hammered pretty hard there, and that is Rubel with that foul.
And Sutton Smith will be at the line again as we go to the final regular media timeout of the game. It is 67-64 USC Aiken. We'll be back on the Peach Belt Network in a moment. Back here at the Lumpkin Center, 3:23 to play in the contest. At the line for North Georgia, shooting 2, is Sutton Smith. His team trails by 3. First free throw is good. 67-65. Smith, I believe, for the game is 3 for 4, or maybe 4 for 5. I'm not sure. And second one is also good. I believe that's 5 for 6. I know it is here in the second half. 67-65, or excuse me, 67-66. McCoy, free throw line, starts a drive. Up with a shot, good. Didn't try to do too much with that one. Hit the little jump hook. And it's 69-66. Smith, Turner now with it. Right wing, gonna give it off to Caden Charles. Back to Smith. And the push foul from behind from German. He don't like it. Neither does the USC Aiken bench. But there was contact there. And Turner will go to the free throw line.
4 fouls on German. And we got a technical on USC Aiken. Called all the assistants, according to Brian Solito.
Yep. So now, tit for tat. Each team has a technical, but the timing of that one for USC Aiken not good. So A.J. White at the line. I think this will be the regular foul first. Free throw's good. 69-67. Second free throw good. 69-68. Now they'll bring everybody back. So that was the technical that they shot. Now they'll bring everybody back, and Turner will be at the line to shoot 2. And he'll try to give his team the lead. Free throw is good. 69 all. Tie ball game once again. Second free throw, also good. 70-69, North Georgia, 2:43 to go. So a big swing right there, aided by the technical, and North Georgia has a 1-point lead. Blackwell, down low to German.
cut off. Back to Blackwell for three. No good. Rebound. Charles for North Georgia. And Blackwell has just not been able to find it from long range today, Scott.
Their leading three-point shooter coming up empty here.
A.J. White going to reset it. 16 on the shot clock. Cross court over here to Charles. Charles starts a drive, goes in, swatted away by German. Rebound by McCoy. McCoy, jumper, no good. German with the rebound and putback, it's good. 71-70 USC Aiken, a minute 50 to go. A.J. White drives in, gives it off. Sutton Smith for three, good from the right wing. 73-71. Blocking foul, that is not a charge. He was not set. He was not set. And now the coach is not even protesting. He's getting his folks to sit down because they don't want the official to look down here and see all three assistant coaches and half the bench up off.
That was some great defense right there.
That was really good defense right there.
Great defense by Dan Evans, the head coach. Keep those assistants down.
I hope that's on film somewhere. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So, Rajon Blackwell will be at the line shooting two. He can tie the game here. A minute 34 left. Boy, Sutton Smith hit a huge three-pointer on this end. I don't think he's attempted one today and just drained it. Free throw is up, and it's good. 73-72.
Yeah, our live stats at our location here has gone out. Internet, the whole internet.
Cam Perkins checks in for Rubel. Second free throw is also good. And we're tied at 73. A minute 34 to go. A.J. White. Pop-up jumper, no good, short. Rebound, USC Aiken. Cunningham out, working against Smith. Knocks it away, but right to McCoy, who jams it home. And the Pacers take a 2-point lead. And timeout, North Georgia.
30-second timeout. No, they're going to change it to a full.
This is a full timeout.
Full timeout. So we'll take a break. We'll come back in just a moment. It's 75-73 USC Aiken on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Back at the Lumpkin Center. 1:08 to play. USC Aiken up 75-73. It's North Georgia basketball. A chance here to tie. Aiken shooting 48% overall. North Georgia 47%. Turner out top of the key, guarded by German. Caden Charles, reverse layup. He's going to be knocked to the floor and fouled. Let's see who this is on. That's on German. That is his fifth foul, and he is out of the ball game.
That's a huge moment right there. And he's not aware of it yet.
He
He's
is
still
not.
out there.
And Delva is going to come in for German. He still hadn't left the floor. He thought they called it on somebody else. I think he thought they called it on McCoy. And it was on him. So German will sit down, and Caden Charles will have a chance to tie the game here with 2 shots. The first one is up and good. 75-74, 54.8 seconds left in the contest.
Caden Charles 5 of 7 at the free throw line now.
Second free throw is good. That's his 21st point of the game, and we're tied at 75. Clock running. 50 seconds. Rubel over to Blackwell. McCoy, top of the key, back to Blackwell, right wing. Davian Cunningham starts a drive, loses the basketball. Stolen by North Georgia. 36 seconds left. There's about a 8-9 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A.J. White out in the logo. Gets it to Smith, back to White. 12 on the shot clock. White drives the middle of the lane, up off the glass, no good, short. Rebound Delva. Rubel down to Davian Cunningham, in the lane, fumbled away and stolen. McCoy couldn't handle it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, stop and pop, no good. Rebound North Georgia, Hawkinson up, no good. And we're going to overtime. Oh my goodness.
Both teams had a chance. The USCB coaches are sitting next to me.
In the game and have this chance here in overtime because of free throw shooting.
Again, the winner of this game gets the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament because USCB not eligible yet.
And North Georgia will control the tip in this 5-minute overtime period. 75 all. Sutton Smith. Turner working against Delva. Muscles in, it's blocked. Delva gets the rebound. Good job by Delva defensively and rebounding there, and USC Aiken has a chance to take the first lead here in overtime. Rubel to McCoy. McCoy almost travels. Davian Cunningham back to McCoy, down the lane, out to Blackwell. He drives in off the glass, no good, rebound. Last touch by North Georgia. Rubel will inbound on his baseline. 20-second shot clock. McCoy with it now out high. He's going to start a drive, working against Hawkinson, up off the glass, no good. Delva tips it, and somehow it falls in. Delva just tipped it up there with a hope that it would fall in, and it did. Caden Charles, Turner, in the lane, up, off the glass, short, no good, gets his own rebound. Throws it inbounds away, throws it away. Rubel, Blackwell gives it off to McCoy, up and in. 4-point lead now for USC Aiken. Plenty of time for North Georgia. Caden Charles separates himself, scores. Good job by Caden Charles. He's got 23 now. Rubel, 79-77, USC Aiken. Blackwell, Davion Cunningham. McCoy to the left of the free throw line. Kicks it out now to Cunningham. Starts a drive and scores.
Really nice finish.
Here comes North Georgia. It's 81-77, USC Aiken, and that's a foul on Rubel. He engaged with A.J. White and just would not get off of him there and gets the call. A.J. White helped it a little bit. I think he kind of hooked his arm to keep the contact and got the foul call. .257 left in overtime. 2 shots on the way from A.J. White. First one is no good. It rolled around and came out. They've been the better team at the free throw line all day, but that one just would not go down. Second shot on the way, good. 81-78. North Georgia needs a stop. USC Aiken needs a bucket. Davian Cunningham, Delva way out high. Rubel down to McCoy. McCoy going to try to back his way in, can't do it. Gets it back to Rubel. Now back to McCoy, gets in the lane. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, Caden Charles. Delva had a hand on it, couldn't control it. And here comes North Georgia. Turner. A.J. White in the lane, fall away jumper, no good, will not go. Delva with the big rebound. The big man, the 6'10" man grabs the rebound. 81-78, we're coming up on 2 minutes left in this overtime period. Rubel out to Cunningham. McCoy at the free throw line. McCoy got away with a travel. Got away with it. I'm gonna be truthful here, folks. He got away with a travel right there and gives his team a 5-point lead with 1:53 to go.
And a timeout, USC Aiken.
Wow. We'll keep it here. This is a 30-second timeout. USC Aiken trying to take charge here. They've got a 5-point lead. That's the most they've led by since early in the second half.
North Georgia with just 3 points in the overtime period to this point.
They've had several shots that just rolled around and fell out or looked like they were going down and come out. And USC Aiken has done the job on the boards, not giving them any second chance opportunities here in overtime. 1:53 to go. Sutton Smith will inbound on the far end. A.J. White will pick it up. Clock starts. Hawkinson. Turner now, top of the key. Back to White. White down low to Hawkinson. Knocked away, rolling around USC Aiken. It's a turnover. Hawkinson was in the land of the Giants and knocked out of bounds by Caden Charles there.
Yeah, he got in there too deep. He was right under and had nowhere to go with it with those guys on top of him.
And McCoy will inbound right here in front of us. Rubel. A minute and a half left in the game, or in this overtime period, in play here. USC Aiken by 5. McCoy. 11 on the shot clock. Shot is no good. Rebound, North Georgia. Caden Charles going to go all the way in, and he's going to be fouled. A reach in by Rubel. And that is his 5th and final foul for USC Aiken. So the Pacers have had 2 players foul out here. Both of them important players.
It is a final now in the women's second semifinal game. Georgia Southwestern has upset Lander 59-52. So tomorrow's championship game for the women in Dahlonega will be North Georgia and Georgia Southwestern.
How about that?
Yeah, Southwestern came in here and beat the Lady Cougars on Wednesday, and now they're playing for a chance to dance tomorrow.
First free throw from Charles is good. It's 83-79, 1:07 to play. Charles has 24 now for North Georgia. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound, Cunningham for USC Aiken. North Georgia will turn the pressure up. Cunningham gives it off to McCoy. He kind of lost the ball, so he didn't get the highlight slam, but he jams it home. Charles, no good. And let's see, who's this foul going to be called on? As A.J. White went in to try to follow that, and he and Davion Cunningham went to the floor. Let's see who the foul is going to be on. That is going to be, I believe, on Davion Cunningham.
Number 2, Davion Cunningham. The play will be reviewed to see if there was a hook and hold.
So they'll review for what? One of them should come over and tell us here.
Maybe. The rebounding foul is going to be on Cunningham. Now, they may call something here on A.J. White because it appeared he might have grabbed the arm. But I think it's just going to be a common foul.
It is a common foul. Number 2,
On the floor with a common foul, which review for possible upgrade. We didn't see it, so it's just going to stay a common foul.
Okay. Thank you to the official. Common foul all the way around. So A.J. White will be shooting 2 here. It's 85-79, 48 seconds left. North Georgia needs both these free throws. First one is good. 85-80. Second free throw by White coming. It's good. White now has 22 points in the game for North Georgia.
And a top.
And they got to hit some shots, whether it be at the free throw line or from the floor. Full court pressure now from North Georgia. McCoy triggers it in. Trap over in the corner. And a whistle. Timeout. USC Aiken. 45 and a half seconds left. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
This is a 30-second timeout.
So the strategy for North Georgia is to press, try to get a trap, and see if they can get a quick turnover. They're going to have to employ the foul, which might not be a bad strategy against USC Aiken the way they've shot free throws today. They can't afford to let USC Aiken run clock.
USC Aiken has 1 timeout remaining.
Need to watch for the touchdown pass here. They've got some speed out there with Rajon Blackwell near the half-court line. See what they do with him if they turn him and go long, and then they've got a 6'10" guy down on the other baseline.
Yeah, that's Delva down there, and he's wide open down there, but they don't go that way.
Ball's knocked away, but retained, and there's the foul. Sutton Smith is going to foul Caleb Bird. Third foul on Smith. Leading scorer in the game is McCoy for USC Aiken. He has 27 on the afternoon. First free throw from Bird is good. 86-81. Turner back in for North Georgia. Second free throw coming from Caleb Bird. On the way and good. Knocked them down, both down. Clutch free throws there. 87-81. 37 seconds. A.J. White throws it away. Losing, and USC Aiken throws it away. Turner is going to be fouled by McCoy.
Wow, that's a big break right there.
Yes, it was.
A.J. White was falling down when he just tossed it back in desperation to the wrong jersey.
Completely lost his footing as he tried to turn the corner down near the baseline. Threw a pass. It was intercepted, and then North Georgia intercepts the USC Aiken pass. Free throw's good from Turner. 87-82 now. Turner has 10. .1 seconds. Shot is good. 87-83. Shutters checks back in.
Turner is 7 for 8 at the free throw line now. They're 30 for 30. They are 30 for 38. Man.
Trap over in the corner. McCoy now with it is going to be fouled by Sutton Smith. That's going to be his fourth foul. And McCoy will go to the line.
This is like a battle of attrition right now.
Yep. So McCoy will shoot 2. The first one is up and good. 28 points now for McCoy. Turner comes back in, as does Caden Charles. 88-83. Free throw is good. 89-83 and 29 points in the game now for McCoy. A.J. White brings it across. And a
clock
whistle.
problem.
And a clock problem. They're going to reset it. 6. North Georgia trails by 6 again. This is one of those Yogi Berra things. It ain't over till it's over. A.J. White for 3. Good! Bang from way outside. He cuts it to 3 with 15.9. What a shot.
Clutch by A.J. White.
So now, that is, I believe, the final timeout for North Georgia, Scott, if I'm correct. Nope. Mike Green says they have one
each.
So one timeout apiece. They did each get a timeout for the overtime period. So 15.9 seconds left. USC Aiken up by 3. North Georgia needs a turnover in a big way if they can get it on this inbound. $25 points now from A.J. White for North Georgia.
He's 2 for 5 from behind the arc.
24 points for Caden Charles. 14 from Sutton Smith. McCoy will inbound for USC Aiken. Full court pressure, of course, from North Georgia. Inbound to Cam Perkins, and he's fouled with 14.6, and he'll go to the line. I don't know about Perkins. Let's see. Cam Perkins. 10 of 16 on the year, 62%. He'll shoot 2. First one is no good. Everybody in North Georgia territory is praying for another one of those right here.
Would give them a shot.
Second one is good. 90-86. A.J. White going to bring it across. 10 seconds. Off the glass, good. Clock stops with 7.3. And a foul with 5.8.
So back to the line, 2-point lead.
Caleb Bird now, 90-88 is your score. Shedenhelm will come in, and that was the 5th foul on Sutton Smith. And Shedenhelm checks in for him. And it's good. So if he makes this one, it's pretty much impossible, I believe, Scott, for North Georgia to get a win.
Unless USC Aiken does something silly.
Yes. Yes. 91-88, 5.8 seconds left. A made free throw here makes it a 2-possession game unless, like you said, Scott, they hit somebody and they happen to hit a 3 and go to the line for a 4-point play. Stranger things have happened.
Yep. It's been a really good afternoon of basketball here at the
It really
Lufkin
has.
Center.
Okay. Caleb Bird trying to hit the second of 2 free throws here. It is up and it is good. 92-88. A.J. White almost loses it. 3-pointer, no good, and that'll do it. USC Aiken in overtime has taken a 92-88 win over North Georgia. And that sets up the championship game tomorrow, but it also